here at Moscone Convention Center, San Francisco, where the world's biggest gaming minds have gathered to attend Game Developers Conference, GDC 2025. And guess what? This year, Pakistan is making its largest ever appearance at this global stage, bringing a powerhouse delegation of game developers, studio heads, and industry leaders. With a thriving gaming ecosystem and a rapidly expanding market, Pakistan is not just here to participate, it's here to make a statement. From innovation in mobile and console gaming to groundbreaking advancements in AR, VR, and AI-driven experiences, the country is poised to be a key player in the future of interactive entertainment. So let's dive into the story of Pakistan at GDC 2025. Assalamu alaikum and welcome Abu Bakr. Abu Bakr is the CEO of Pakistan Software Export Board. Congratulations on having Pakistan's largest ever delegation at GDC 2025. What message are we sending to the global gaming industry with this participation?
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me here. This is, yes, as you said, this is the largest delegation we have brought from Pakistan at the GDC or any other US conference, to be honest. We have about 60 people here, about 18 companies that are exhibiting here. And then the message is very clear. We want to be a major player in the gaming industry. We are a major player. We are emerging. We are almost doing $400 million of exports out of gaming industry. And to be to get the positive out of it, that this industry just grown out of the last 10 years for us. So I think we have a lot of potential to go from here.
What initiatives or the policies that our government has introduced to support the gaming startups and already established studios?
It's a lot of different incentives that we do as a government. Just to show the presence here, any company that is here, the government subsidize them to be here because we trying to bring the most emerging tech that is coming out of it, the most promising ones, the ones that needs help from the government. So we subsidize them to become here and be able to showcase their great products here. So that's one of them. But anything in general, overall in the IT and gaming especially and everything else, that government has a very, very favorable policy to it. There is no taxations is almost nothing here. The exports is almost free. It's like 0.25% the tax. So there's a lot of incentive, and then we offer a lot of different facilities around the infrastructure piece. We offer a lot of software technology parks which are free, which are a lot of e-Rozgar centers that we do. So there's a lot of different incentives. But from an export promising, we're probably the most favorable export country for the software exports.
What does success look like for Pakistan at GDC of 2025? What are the key outcomes you hope to achieve by the end of this conference?
I think this is, as I said, this is the largest conference. If you look at it, the brand Pakistan is standing tall and straight and loud. We really want to send a message that we are here. The gaming industry is thriving. We grow 30% a year, but more importantly, we want the world to know that we have amazing talent out there in thousands and hundreds of thousands. We have 300 gaming companies in Pakistan, and they're growing by leaps and bounds. And then we have almost close to 50,000 people that works in this gaming industry and growing. So what the message is very clear. We just started. There's a lot more that we can do. I think our industry is going to grow 3 to 4 times in the next 2 to 3 years. I have no doubt that it will happen. And we are here to show the brand, and we are here to show that we are here for business.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you for making all of us overseas Pakistanis so proud with this representation. Today we have Shahbaz Hamid, Director of Business Development of Pakistan Software Export Board with us. GDC is known for fostering high-value connections. How are you ensuring that Pakistani developers and studios get the best exposure and opportunities here in the US?
So what we've done this time is we've gotten them a pass in which they can go and attend various summits, various sessions in different areas of Moscone Center. That's the first thing. The second thing is that we've got our trade section work with our exhibitors to create linkages, create partnerships. So when they come here, they've done their homework and they can just hit the ground running. And the third most important thing is we have painted the whole of San Francisco green and white with the Pakistan flag. And wherever you go in San Francisco City, you'll see our branding, which is all directing towards our pavilion, which is C1630. It's just all over the city. And we also posted an article in San Francisco Chronicles, which is getting us lots of footfall at our pavilion.
We have ourselves seen a lot of advertisement around, especially on the train, and it was such a proud feeling for us being Pakistani, seeing representation for Pakistan in tech. What kind of long-term collaborations are you hoping to establish here? And are there any specific companies or markets Pakistan is targeting this time?
So, gaming is everywhere now. Be it telecom, be it browser games, be it mobile games, be it developers, they're all over the place. There are big studios like Electronic Arts, Activision, which are the key players in this market, based in San Francisco, which is our target. But there are many smaller studios as well, like Virtuos and so on and so forth. So, but us together with our trade mission, we're working very hard to connect them, drive them to our pavilion, and meet all our exhibitors. The world needs to see what they're offering. They are world class, and they can do things more efficiently than most countries at a very good costing model. So, I would request all to please come to our pavilion and visit us at C1630. We're here for the next 3 days. So, come and be amazed with what Pakistan has to offer.
Welcome Hassan bin Rizwan. I would let him introduce himself because that's a very impressive resume that he has.
Well, my name is Hassan bin Rizwan. I run a creative studio, an animation studio called Moonshot Animations. We have almost 100 artists and animators. We have an office in Karachi and a small office in Islamabad. We work primarily with studios and publishers in the Middle East and also in the US. In addition to that, I also give a lot of my time to Pasha, and I am one of the board members at Pasha. I also chair the Animation Creative Economy Committee and also co-chair the Brand and Global Expansion Committee.
Over the years, Hassan, Pakistani game developers have secured millions in deals from GDC. What's different this time, and what's the new strategy for business development in 2025?
So if you look at the game space, it's really transformed over the last 2 years. Earlier, the focus was more on organic acquisition of users, but over the last 2 years, Google and other platforms have made it difficult to do organic acquisition. So a lot of the games have to do paid acquisition. That means that you have to have a very good quality game, and that's why a lot of the studios in Pakistan are now moving up and to the right in terms of improving their game mechanics, game quality, game experience, and also increasing the game user and gameplay time. So the strategy this year is to really work with publishers that can offer space in tier 1 markets. Up until now, Pakistani game studios have been operating mostly in tier 2, tier 3 markets. And I think this time around, we are more bold, we are more ambitious, and the studio community, there is a bigger delegation, the biggest that we have had in the last 4 or 5 years. And what we really want to do is really close the gap that we have with other competitive players in the region and break some big deals with publishers.
What are the biggest misconceptions about Pakistani gaming industry that you aim to dispel at this GEOS conference?
So what you have to understand is how Pakistani gaming community and the IT setups and the game studios have really come of age over the last 10 years. They all started out building games as services, and then they built their own game engines, and then they started doing a lot of, for lack of a better term, do a lot of wrapper games where they use existing engines but then created new experiences. And this time around, with evolved maturity, what we are trying to do is really establish ourselves as premium game studios with the games and apps that have done 10 million, 50 million downloads. And I think that really sets us apart. So the industry globally looks at Pakistan as a very low value end of the value chain. What we want to do differently and what we want to dispel is that notion that we cannot produce really good games. So one of our gaming studios, Game District, run by Saad, is doing wonderful. They just did an acquisition with a Turkish studio, and their game portfolio is in the upwards of $100 million.
Wow.
And some of the games, especially by Mindstorm Studios, have done, they're market leaders, they're like category leaders in their space. So that's the notion that we want to dispel. We're not making run-of-the-mill games, we're making novel experiences, creative experiences, and we are here to make a statement. So think tech, think Pakistan.
With over 300 gaming studios in Pakistan and a rising developers community and 400 million of exports from Pakistan, which is a very impressive number, how do you see Pakistan positioning itself amongst the global giants like US, China, and Japan?
So yes, I mean, the Japanese market has been one of the leading markets in terms of producing games and experiences. USA definitely with its platforms, infrastructure, and also console games. It's very big. But when you talk about the markets that Pakistan operates in, which is typically tier 2, tier 3 market, these guys are not the giants. The giants are the Turkish market, Vietnamese market, and Pakistan, according to Google, is right behind these two big markets, growing, matter of fact, at a pace faster than these two markets. So if we continue on this trajectory, we will eventually catch these markets, and hopefully in the next 3-4 years, we'll cross the Vietnamese market, because studios not only are able to develop better experiences, and they're also able to create new and creative ways to engage the audience. So there are 2-3 things that are very important to look at, especially in the mobile game space. You have to have a wonderful game mechanic, game engine, game experience, but you need very, very smartly managed campaigns that do user acquisition at very, very low cost, but also maximize the user lifetime value, so that delivers a very positive ROI on the investment that you make. And Pakistani studios have really developed, I would say, the art and the science, and really mastered that space, and they do that space really, really well. So not just competing within the small South Asian markets, we are now looking to capture some of the regional players, and inshallah move forward. And one day Pakistan will eventually be known for the market where mobile experiences are produced and developed and created.
Onto taking over the regional players and onto becoming a global player.
Inshallah.
Thank you so much, Hassan.
Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum, I'm Seema Farooq from Mobile Studio. I have come from Pakistan to attend this GDC 2025. Thanks to PSEB for making this possible.
This is Munif from Mind Level Interactive. I'm one of the co-founders, and we are here at the Game Developers Conference. A big thank you to Pakistan Software Export Board, to Shahbaz Saab, to Abu Bakr Saab for supporting us. It's been a crazy experience so far. A lot of learnings for us. We are primarily a game development services oriented company, so it was great experiences for us to meet people around, to see the industry trends, leading trends, cutting edge new games coming out, and seeing what people are doing overall, and then also to be able to present our own products here at the Games Developers Conference, and to leverage these services to people around the globe.